A very good morning to you all. It is indeed a pleasure to be amongst you here. I extend my warm welcome to our distinguished guest, sporting icon and RINL's brand ambassador, Madam PV Sindhu, who has recently won gold medal in the Commonwealth Games. On behalf of RINL Collective, I congratulate her on her long list of achievements, which starting from the Olympics, she won the several world championships she's won, and the double Olympic medalist, and then finally, last. And ma'am, we are hoping that very soon you will bring us gold in the Paris Olympics. You have indeed been a source of inspiration to millions of children around the country. And we saw today an example of that, where children as young as 5 or 6 year old, they were exchanging strokes, with you and really playing very well. So that is the motivation and inspiration that we are witness to when we saw you in our indoor stadium today. Your entry into the international badminton arena has given the required impetus to the entire Indian badminton fraternity. The country feels proud of you. Your dedication to the sport is evident from the fact that you used to travel 56 kilometers daily from your residence to the coaching camp. This shows your determination and the willingness to strive hard and excel in any work that you take up. As individuals, we may be indifferent to seriously taking up a sport, but we cannot avoid the excitement that sweeps our nation each time one of our sporting stars or sporting icons play and reach the dizzying heights of an Indian international arena. We have all gone through the emotions of being on the edge of our seats, watching you exchange battles with the Chinese, the Japanese, and the Indonesian badminton players. As we all know, sports teaches us many important lessons in our life. Some of these lessons in sports can also be applied in managing our business. Let us look at some of the qualities of our world champions. Her perseverance and resilience to overcome any extraordinary challenges. Such challenges we face almost on a routine in our business lives. The passion and the determination to excel in the field that the sportsman chooses. The goal setting and strategy to compete against the best in the world. We have got a fiercely competitive steel industry. The motivation to keep distractions and naysayers at an arm's length. We have heard that you did not use mobile phone for quite a long time before the World Championship. Now, how many of us can stay without a mobile phone for 2 hours? I'm sure there will be very few. The adaptability to mold yourself depending on the situation at hand. And something which is really remarkable, the down-to-earth and simple lifestyle that our sporting icon exhibits. The RINL Collective also displays some of these qualities that in fact we would like to share with you. We have learned to deal with challenges through our sheer grit and never say die attitude, be it the BIFR referendum, the global economic downturn, the cyclone Hudhud, or the devastating pandemic COVID-19. We have successfully faced all these challenges. We have learned to keep ourselves motivated and not to pay attention to the cynics and doubters and keep trying again to prove ourselves. And of course, we have demonstrated last year when we turned the organization around and made profit after 6 years of losses. So that is really a remarkable achievement. We have also learned to adapt ourselves to different businesses and market situations. However, we still need to do a lot more in order to excel and reach our peak performance. So I would request all of you the entire RINL collective to imbibe the qualities of the world champion we have as our brand ambassador, to ensure a sustainable business model and become the best steel plant in the world. You know, very similar to the gold medal that Madam has recently got at the Commonwealth Games, we should become the #1 steel player in the world. Now, our performance last year has been remarkable. We achieved best production figures, all-time high production figures in all our production units since inception, despite the fact that we were only operating 2 blast furnaces at the end of January onwards. RINL achieved nearly 1,000 crores profit before tax for the year after a gap of 6 years. Now, RINL starting the new financial year, we had the challenge of the coal crisis and the restriction in production, which is continuing. Now, optimization of various practices, better operating practices and use of reclaimed coal were implemented to mitigate this coal crisis. Now, during the period, we have focused on maximizing the percentage of the value-added production in our saleable steel, and new grades like boron steel, chromium steel, etc. has been added to cater to the niche markets. Also, that we are very proud of the fact that our commitment to Atmanirbhar. Recently, I'm sure all of us have heard, and I was also sharing with our brand ambassador, that we recently successfully produced LHP wheels at our Rai Bareilly factory, which is the big step towards Atmanirbhar Bharat, because these wheels were being imported into the country, and going forward with the speed of the train going up, these will be invaluable in contributing to the development of the high train speed infrastructure in the country. So, my compliments to the RINL collective for this exhibition of excellence. Any form of exercise and sports keeps our mind and body healthy. It is in the interest of all to take out a few minutes from our hectic schedule every day, and that I'm including myself also in this, and practice some type of sport. In this regard, RINL has created a large sports infrastructure for the employees and their boards. I sincerely request that today, a lot of us would feel motivated. In fact, my wife was just, after coming back from the stadium, she told me, we have to play badminton every day. So, I think that this now should, let us utilize this beautiful stadium, this indoor stadium we have and all the facilities we have, and let us create a fitter RINL so that we can also utilize these energies to work more. Coming to an end, Madam, you have now seen how everyone is eager to participate in the programs which are being conducted. The overwhelming response to watch you, to listen to you, and to see you playing in person. You are truly one of the greatest athletes of India. I take this opportunity to thank you for accepting our invitation and motivating and inspiring the entire RINL collective. Thank you. Jai Hind.